series of mathematics class 10. Dear students, in the previous video we learned the basic ratios, basic trigonometric ratios like sine, cos, tan, sec, cosec and quart. Okay, as well as we have studied the trigonometric identities, right? In this video we are going to solve some examples by using the trigonometric ratios and the identities. Okay, so let's see. Dear students, in the previous video we learned when the value of one of the trigonometric ratio is given, then how to find out the values of remaining trigonometric ratios. Okay, now here we have the example in which we are not given with the value of one of the trigonometric ratios. Okay, instead of that we are given with the equations. Okay, so let's see here. So here, if 5 sec theta minus 12 cosec theta is equal to 0, then find the values of sec theta, cos theta and sin theta. Okay, now here we are not given with the value. Instead of that we have the equation. Okay, so now let's convert this equation in the trigonometric ratio. Okay, so let's see here. So 5 sec theta minus 12 cosec theta is equal to 0. So let's take this negative cosec theta to the RHS. So we'll get here 5 sec theta is equal to 12 cosec theta. Okay, now here what we'll do, these numbers are there, so we'll take them to the one side. Okay, and this ratios, trigonometric ratios, will take in other side. So sec theta upon cosec theta is equal to 12 upon 5. Okay, now this sec theta upon cosec theta is nothing but sec theta divided by cosec theta. Denominator means divisor. Okay, so here is sec theta divided by cosec theta is equal to 12 upon 5. Okay, now here sec theta is nothing but 1 upon cos theta divided by cosec theta. This is the inverse of sin theta, right? Is equal to 12 upon 5. Now here division. Division is nothing but reciprocal of multiplication. Okay, so we'll write here 1 upon sin means sin theta. Okay, so 1 upon cos theta multiplied by sin theta is equal to 12 upon 5. Now here 1 into sin theta, that is sin theta upon cos theta is equal to 12 upon 5. So sin theta upon cos theta, that is nothing but tan theta. So tan theta is equal to 12 upon 5. So here instead of giving the value of tan theta directly, we are given the same value but it is in the form of equation. Okay, so proper conversion we can convert the given equation in one of the trigonometric ratios. Okay, so now we got the tan theta, value of tan theta. So let's use this to find out the remaining ratios. Okay, so here first we asked to find out the sec theta. So we are knowing the relation between tan theta and sec theta. What is that? So 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. So this is the trigonometric identity. So let's put the value. So 1 plus tan theta, we got it as a 12 upon 5. So 12 upon 5 bracket square is equal to sec square theta. Okay, so let's write down the square value. 1 plus square of 12, 144, square of 5, 25 is equal to sec square theta. Okay, now here we want to do the addition, but the denominators are not same, so make it same. So 25 plus 144 upon 25 is equal to sec square theta. Okay, then 25 plus 144, that is 169 upon 25 is equal to sec square theta. Okay, so this is the value of sec square theta. We want sec theta, so let's take out the square root from both sides. So sec theta is equal to 169 is the square of 13 and square root of 25 is 5. So in this way we got the value of sec theta as 13 upon 5. Okay, now next what we have to find out? Cos theta. Okay, so we are knowing that cos theta is the inverse of sec theta, right? So let's put the value of sec theta. So 1 upon sec theta, now we got it as 13 upon 5. Okay, so here denominator becomes numerator. So by that rule cos theta is equal to 5 upon 30. So in this way we got the value of cos theta. Okay. Now again you asked to find out the sin theta. Now here to get the sin theta we have the two options to find out the value of sin theta. As we have the cos theta, so we can use the trigonometric identity, that is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Okay. Or here we can use the tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta, because we have the value of tan theta. Okay. So I had used here tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta. So we want to find out the sin theta. So this cos theta is dividing, it will multiply. So tan theta into cos theta is equal to sin theta. Okay. Now let's put the value of tan theta and cos theta. So tan theta already we got here 12 upon 5 multiplied by cos theta 5 upon 30 is equal to sin theta. So here this 5 will get cancelled and what we get 12 upon 30. This is the value of sin theta. So in this way we got the sin theta is equal to 12 upon 30. Okay. So in this way from the given equation we had find out the values of these trigonometric ratios. Okay. Let's see one more example. So here dear students, up to this we were asking for the values of different trigonometric ratios when the value of one trigonometric ratio was given. Okay. But in this case here instead of asking the different ratio we asked to find out the value of this. So let's see the question. If tan theta is equal to 1, then find the values of this. We have to find out the value of this. Okay. Now here we can solve this question by two methods. The first method is that tan theta is equal to 1. So which angle has its tan value as a 1? So we know that tan 45. So here we are knowing that tan 45 degree is equal to 1. Okay. It means that theta is, the value of theta is 45 degree. So as we want to find out the value of this, so what we will do? We will find out the sin 45 plus cos 45 upon sec 45 plus cosec 45, because theta is 45. Okay. But if we are not sure about the theta, okay, then in that case we can use the another method, that is the second method. What is the second method? So here as one of the trigonometric ratios is given, so we will find out the value of these trigonometric ratios. We will find out their values separately and at last we will put in this. Okay. So here I have written by the second method. Okay. So here tan value is given. So what we require? Sin, cos, sec and cosec. So let's find out all these four ratios separately. So here 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. So tan theta is given 1. So 1 square, that is 1. So 1 plus 1 is equal to sec square theta. So here this is the value of sec square theta. It means sec theta is equal to root 2. So we got the value of sec theta. Now we are knowing the cos theta is equal to 1 upon sec theta. Inverse of sec theta is the cos theta. Okay. So 1 upon sec theta. What is the value of sec theta? Root 2. So in this way we got the cos theta is equal to 1 upon root 2. And if we will see the table of the trigonometric values, you will find out that cos 45 is also 1 upon root 2. Okay. Then we got the sec cos. Now we want to find out the sin and cosec. So let's find out the sin. So here tan is given, cos we got. Let's find out the sin theta. So tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta. Therefore sin theta is equal to tan theta into cos theta. Tan theta 1, cos theta 1 upon root 2. So in this way we got the sin theta also 1 upon root 2. Okay. Now next we want to find out the cosec theta. Cosec is the inverse of sin theta. So here cosec theta is equal to 1 upon sin theta 1 upon root 2. So denominator becomes the numerator. So here cosec theta is equal to root 2. Okay. So these students, here we have got the values of all the four ratios we require, which we require to find out the value of this. Okay, so let's write down this: sin theta plus cos theta upon sec theta plus cosec theta. So let's put the value of each ratio. So sin theta 1 upon root 2 plus cos theta 1 upon root 2. So 1 upon root 2 plus 1 upon root 2 upon sec theta. Sec theta we got here root 2 and cosec theta that also root 2. So here 1 upon root 2 plus 1 upon root 2, that is 2 upon root 2 upon here root 2 plus root 2, that is 2 root 2. Okay, now here this denominator will join to this denominator, so 2 upon root 2 into 2 root 2. So here this 2 will get cancelled and we'll get 1 upon root 2 into root 2, that is 2. So in this way, value of sin theta plus cos theta upon sec theta plus cosec theta is equal to 1 upon 2. Okay, so I hope both the methods are clear to you. So first method I told that we can use the tan theta as a 45. So here value of theta is 45. By using the values of 45, keeping the theta as 45, find out the values if you are sure. Otherwise, you can apply this method. Now here plus is given, so you may ask for the minus also. In this way, any value we may get and we can find out that by this method. Now dear students, we are going to solve the examples where we have to prove that LHS is equal to RHS. Okay, so let's see the example. So prove that sin square theta upon cos theta plus cos theta is equal to sec theta. So we have to prove that this LHS is equal to RHS. Okay, so to prove this, either we have to use the trigonometric identities or the interrelation between these trigonometric ratios. Okay, so let's take the LHS. So LHS is equal to sin square theta upon cos theta plus cos theta. Okay, now here addition is there but the denominators are not same. Okay, so let's make the denominators same. So sin square theta plus cos theta into cos theta, that is cos square theta upon cos theta. Now here sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, right? That is the trigonometric identity. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So here our numerator becomes the 1 upon cos theta. Okay, and we know that 1 upon cos theta is nothing but sec theta, right? So in this way we got the LHS is equal to RHS. Okay, now here when we are using the trigonometric identity or interrelation between the trigonometric ratios, then we have to give the reason for that. Okay, so in this way we have proved that LHS is equal to RHS. It means sin square theta upon cos theta plus cos theta is equal to sec theta. Let's see one more example. So here we have a question. Under root 1 minus sin theta upon 1 plus sin theta is equal to sec theta minus tan theta. So we have to show this LHS is equal to RHS. So dear students, here whenever we will get such a question when here one side is under root. So here we have to rationalize that side. Okay. So what will rationalize? Will rationalize the numerator or denominator? So that depends upon the RHS. So now you can see here in the RHS there is no denominator, right? It means that here in the LHS we have to rationalize the denominator. Okay, so how will rationalize that? So here the denominator is 1 plus sin theta. Okay, that's why we will multiply by its conjugate pair, that is 1 minus sin theta. Okay, to the numerator as well as denominator. So here we took the LHS under root 1 minus sin theta upon 1 plus sin theta, then both these are multiplied by 1 minus sin theta. Okay, so now you can see in the numerator 1 minus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta, that is 1 minus sin theta bracket square. Same bracket is there for 2 times, so we can say bracket square. Okay, and also you can see here in the denominator 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta. So it is like a plus b into a minus b. So a plus b into a minus b, we are knowing that a square minus b square. So what is our a? 1. 1 square minus b. What is our b? Sine. Okay, so we'll say sine square theta. Okay, now here under root 1 minus sine theta bracket square, numerator as it is. Okay, while in the denominator this 1 square, that is 1 minus sine square theta is get replaced by cos square theta, because here we are knowing that sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So let's take this sine square theta to the RHS. So we will get cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sine square theta. It means that this 1 minus sine square theta is nothing but cos square theta. Okay. So in this way we got here 1 minus sine theta bracket square upon cos square theta. Both have square. So this root sign will get cancelled and we'll get 1 minus sine theta upon cos theta. Okay, now here in the numerator there is a binomial. Okay, and both have the common denominator. So let's separate this denominator. That is 1 upon cos theta. 1 upon cos theta. Minus is there, that's why minus sine theta upon cos theta. Now here we are knowing that 1 upon cos theta is sec theta minus sine theta upon cos theta. That is nothing but tan theta, and that only is the RHS. Okay, so in this way we brought the LHS equal to the RHS. It means that under root 1 minus sine theta upon 1 plus sine theta is equal to sec theta minus tan theta. Let's take one more example. So here we have the question: sin raised to 4 theta minus cos raised to 4 theta is equal to 1 minus 2 cos square theta. Okay, so we have to show this LHS is equal to RHS. Okay, so let's write down the LHS, that is sin raised to 4 theta minus cos raised to 4 theta. Now here this raised to 4 is there. Okay, so we'll write that in the form of sin square theta bracket square. Right? We are knowing that here index. So we are doing the multiplication of indices. That is 2 to the 4. Similarly here also. Okay. So instead of writing the sin raised to 4 theta, we will write it as sin square theta bracket square minus cos square theta bracket square. Okay. Now here we got it like a square minus b square. Okay. So we are doing the expansion of a square minus b square, that is a plus b into a minus b. So same thing I have written here. Okay, so a plus b, what is our a? Sin square theta plus cos square theta into sin square theta minus cos square theta. Okay, now this first bracket sin square theta plus cos square theta, that is 1, right? That is trigonometric identity, we are knowing that. So this first bracket becomes 1 and this second bracket will be as it is, sin square theta minus cos square theta. Now here what we want, so here let's multiply this bracket by 1. So we get the same bracket, that is sin square theta minus cos square theta. Okay. Now after this what to do? So here in the RHS what we want to show? 1 minus 2 cos square theta. Here in the RHS there is no sign. Okay, there is no sin theta. So here we have to remove this sin theta. So how will we remove it? So by using the identity. Same identity will use here. Okay. So here if we give the sin square theta here only, let's transform this cos square theta. So what we get? Sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So here this sin square theta we replace it by 1 minus cos square theta. Okay. So here this cos square theta and this cos square theta. So these are like the like terms. That's why same sign addition. So here 1 cos square theta and this is 1 cos square theta, that is 2 cos square theta. So 1 minus 2 cos square theta. So in this way we got this LHS is equal to RHS. Okay, that is only we got to prove. Okay, so in this way we have proved that sin raised to 4 theta minus cos raised to 4 theta is equal to 1 minus 2 cos square theta. Okay, so dear students, here you have seen that how to change the terms. So it's depend upon the RHS. In the RHS, what we need, according to that, we have to use the either trigonometric identity or the relation between the trigonometric ratios. Okay. So in this video, we had solved some examples and we tried to show the LHS is equal to RHS. I hope all these examples are clear to you. Thank you.